Hello and welcome to another new episode of the iloveweightloss.co.uk videos series. I'm Mark Gray and this is Stephen. Today I'm going to give you a workout that you can do at home if you're not able to get to the gym. So, Stephen's going to be my guinea pig. He's going to demonstrate these are 4 exercises. You're going to do them one after the other without any rest. And at the end of the 4, you're going to have 60 seconds rest. So the first exercise is a squat. Stephen's going to put his feet just in line with his hips and he's going to squat down. Okay, he's going to be up and down, a little bit quicker than that. He's going to do 20 of these. That's it. So you want to really get your metabolism up. This is going to have you burning fat for the next 48 hours. So he's going to do 20. I think we've done about 2 by now. Keep on going. So we'll just do another 2 and then we're going to move into the next exercise. Okay, now he's going to go onto his front. He's going to do some press-ups. So these are great for obviously your chest, your core. He's going to bend all the way down. Stephen's going to do full press-ups, but if, up and down a little bit quicker, Stephen. If you struggle, you can go onto your knees. There we go. And if you struggle even more, you can stick your bum up a little bit higher. So that's it. And that's the regression. And then progression, forward. And then if you're really good, onto full press-ups. Just do 4 there, Stephen. 1, 2, good. Okay, then he's going to get straight back up. He's going to do split jumps. So we're going to do 20 total, so that would be 10 on each leg. Good. You see the motion. You've got to be really careful that your knee doesn't go inwards and your legs are really stable. Okay, that's about that. And then we'll go into a front plank, and this will finish the first set of 4. So you see you're doing 20 of everything, basically. Bum down a little bit. You want everything in line. Your bum, back, and head all in line. So you're going to just do 20 seconds of this. So you've got 20, 20, 20, and 20. And then you're going to rest 60 seconds. Then you're going to repeat that 5 times. That is going to give you a great workout at home, something you're going to be burning fat, you're going to be increasing your muscle tone and feeling great after you've done that workout. So, let me know how you go, give it a shot, and I'll speak to you later. This is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk. Okay, welcome, Hi, this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk, the place to be if you want to lose fat and increase your muscle tone. So today I'm going to give you a quick workout that you can do at home if you struggle to get to the gym. This is going to have you burning fat for the next 48 hours. Steve's going to demonstrate for me. He's going to do 20 reps of each exercise that I dictate. So the first exercise is a squat, his feet aligned with hips. He can go all the way down. If you can't, you don't have to go all the way to the floor, but he's going to bend as far as he's able so he can go all the way to the floor. There you go. He's going to give us just 4 more, then we're going to go to the next exercise, but you're going to be doing 20 of this exercise. And he's going to go straight into press-ups. So, Stephen can do full press-ups, as shown here, but if you're unable to do a full press-up, you can simply go onto your knees, and there we go. That's a regression from a full press-up, and you can work up towards that. If that's still too hard, you can actually stick your bum out a little bit more, and that is the regression from that. So, you'll be able to bang out 20 reps of this. So, once you've done 20, you're going to get straight back up, no rest between any of these, and you go into split jumps. So once again, it's 20 total, so that would actually be 10 on each leg. Now you've got to be sure that your knees aren't going inwards. You really want to make sure that your legs are stable, your core stable. He's upright, and he's just splitting from the knees there. You're going to do 20 total. Okay, that's enough there, Steve. Then you go straight into a front plank. Now, front plank is great for your core, but you have to make sure that your bum, your back, and your head are all in line. A little bit higher. There we go. That should form basically a rod. You should be able to eat your dinner off that. You're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Once that's complete, up you get, you're going to rest for 60 seconds. So you've done 4 exercises, no rest between any of them, then you're going to rest for 60 seconds. You're going to repeat that whole thing 5 times, then you're done. It's time for a shower, and you're going to be burning fat and increase your muscle tone for the next 48 hours. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know how you got on. This is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk. Hi, this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk, the place to be if you want to lose fat and increase your muscle tone. So today I'm going to give you advice on how to decrease pain that you get in your knee and how to strengthen the muscles around your knee. A lot of people experience knee pain and they don't actually know what it's caused by, but oftentimes it can be caused by a weak muscle that's meant to be supporting your knee, and that's called your vastus medialis oblique, your VMO. So if we'll be able to show it on Stephen's, that is your vastus medialis oblique, your VMO, and that muscle is very, very important in the support and the stability of your knee. And pretty much 100% of people are actually weak in that muscle because you generally don't use it enough. So I'm going to show you how to increase that muscle and also how to increase the strength. I've got a disc here, or I'm going to use this to raise the heel height of Stephen's knee there, but you can use anything, a cushion, even a rolled up newspaper, just to increase the height of your heel. So I'm going to put this under Stephen's foot. If he lifts his foot up there, he's going to turn his toe out 15 degrees. And all he's going to do, standing on one leg, is he's going to bend his knee forward there, basically, and back up. What you want is actually your knee to go in front of your toe. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, I got told by my PE teacher 20 years ago that your knee shouldn't go in front of your toe. But that was actually old research, and that's incorrect. When you walk up the stairs, you'll probably notice that your knee actually goes in front of your toe. So you'll notice that this muscle is having to work a lot, and that's what we're really aiming for. We're trying to increase the strength and the muscle size of this vastus medialis oblique, because this will actually support the knee. Now, if you just stand still, you'll notice that this is quite a developed muscle, and for most people, actually, your vastus lateralis is overdeveloped. And what happens, this muscle causes the knee to be pulled across because this muscle is weak, and therefore you get knee pain. So by simply readjusting the balance, increasing the strength on this muscle, you're going to be holding the knee in the correct position, so when Stephen does do a squat or does do what's called a Peterson step, as this is, the knee tracks correctly and there's no knee pain. You'll find that everyday knee pain is actually reduced or even completely disappears. So, if you have any other questions about how you can regress or progress this, please put them in the comments. But otherwise, I'd love to hear from you. So this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk. Okay. Hi, this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk, the place to be if you want to lose fat and increase muscle tone. Today I'm going to show you an exercise that will really help strengthen your shoulder and should help reduce any pain that you have there. So Steve's going to be my guinea pig, and he's going to demonstrate what's called an end range perotial. Now, this muscle, or the back of your, if you think about your shoulder, a lot of people get pain, and that's because they've got weak muscles around their shoulder, the scapula, so their lower trapezius, mid trapezius, and upper trapezius, but also their external rotators. So what we're going to do with this is an end range perotial. All Stephen's going to do is going to hold, he's lying in his front, his hand is going to be in line with his eyes, and he's going to retract, so bring his arm up, still keeping it in line, as high as he's able to go. So he could probably go a little bit higher there, and he's going to hold that for 8 seconds. And this is the start of strengthening of the shoulder. There's different variations of this, but this is the first thing you do. So he's done 8 seconds, he'll lower it all the way to the floor, stay completely flat, and then he's going to do it again. He's going to hold it as high as he's able for 8 seconds. He's going to do that 3 times. You'll notice that he can't, this is actually quite tiring for him, even though he's quite a strong guy, because it's a very small and generally weak muscle, even for a trained athlete. So he's going to do one more repetition, hold it as high as you can, keep trying to extend it up past the back of his head, basically, and hold it for 8 seconds, and then gradually slow down. Then, once he's done that, that's a full set, he's going to change to the other side. He's going to do 3 sets of each, so he'll have done 3 sets on each side. Now, a progression to this is you can actually have a weight. So you could, if you're doing this at home, you could use any kind of thing, so a tin of beans. It doesn't really matter, just to add a bit of resistance. Obviously, the conditioning centers will use a simple small plate, and it can be the smallest amount from ½ kilogram, and you just gradually progress it up from that. Perfect demonstration from Stephen. So this will help you strengthen up your shoulders, help reduce shoulder pain, and basically give you a healthier, happier body. So this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk. Okay? Hey, this is Mark from iloveweightloss.co.uk, the place to be if you want to lose fat and increase your muscle tone. Today I'm going to help you and tell you how to transition off a diet. So a lot of you have done a diet in your lifetime. You might be on a diet now, and you've probably experienced the rebound effect once you actually stop and come off that diet. So you've been either doing something as severe as just eating or drinking shakes all day with no food at all, or you might be perhaps doing what's called intermittent fasting, where you don't eat for 2 days or 24 hours or 12 hours, and then you eat normal food. And you probably experienced, if you do that without any kind of planning, that you'll just feel that you've put on weight and you've actually just rebounded, perhaps even worse than you had done before. Now, I want to give you a bit of advice on how to try and come off a diet. You know that at the Double Vision Conditioning Centres, we don't actually suggest you do diets, we work on habits, but if you have done a diet, what you can do to reduce the effects of going back to eating normal food is this. First things first, you want to have your body fat checked. You want to make sure what your body fat is so that when you start eating food again, you realize that even if your weight goes up, your body fat might not have gone up, so you've actually in better shape. But a lot of people, they stand on scales and they think they've put on weight, even though it could perhaps be muscle because they've just been seriously calorie deficient. So either come into one of the conditioning centres and have your body fat checked, or have it done somewhere else, but you really want to make sure that you know what your body fat is, and that's the first thing. Then, once you introduce healthy fat, such as avocado, olive oil, healthy protein, such as fish, chicken, and vegetables, you introduce those foods into your body, you will not put on fat. Now, I stress this because you'll actually know what your body fat is, so you'll know if you've put on fat or that weight is actually muscle. So if you eat like that, you won't put on fat, you'll actually just increase your muscle tone, which is going to make you healthier, make you look better. Now, you also want to make sure that you're hydrated because a lot of people are chronically dehydrated when they go on diets, and then when they start drinking water again, they actually increase their water weight and their general weight, but it's actually just water retention, so it's not a bad thing. So you need to make sure you're drinking sufficient amounts of water and that you have been doing so throughout the whole of your diet. Now, I'd love to hear if you're on a diet, if you've had the rebound effect when coming off a diet, or if you're thinking about doing a diet. And if you comment in the box below, we'll be able to answer your questions and give you some more advice. But otherwise, I look forward to hearing from you. This is Mark from iloveweightloss.co.uk. Rambling. Hey, this is Mark from iloveweightloss.co.uk, the place to be if you want to lose fat and increase your muscle tone. Today, I'm going to give you advice on how to feel and look great on the beach. So, I was actually speaking to a client yesterday evening, and they said that they felt brilliant before they went on holiday, but actually, when they were standing on the beach, they didn't feel that great. And I asked her what she'd been eating the night and that morning before. And basically, she'd completely gone off what she knew and what had made her feel so great before that holiday. She'd had, actually it was pain au chocolat and a bagel for breakfast, and then I asked her how much water she'd been having, because obviously she was in a hot place, and she said she had very little. She'd actually just managed to have a pina colada or something, some alcoholic beverage around lunchtime. So she actually felt quite bloated. Now, obviously, if you want to feel as good as you did before you go on holiday, you kind of need to keep a semblance of what you've been eating to make yourself feel that good. So here is my top 3 tips to feel great when you're standing on the beach. Number 1 is do not eat gluten before you're going to get into your bikini or into your swimsuit. So, gluten generally bloats you. You'll probably have experienced if you don't have any bread for a while and then you have some, you'll feel bloated. Now, you're going to feel exactly the same as you do normally if you eat bread, even if you're on holiday, but it's only amplified because you're pretty much not wearing many clothes. So, the key is don't eat gluten for the first part of the day. So, if you're going to have gluten-containing foods, have that in the evening when it doesn't really matter if you feel so bloated because you're not wearing a bikini or a swimsuit or a budgie smugglers. So have some protein and some healthy fat breakfast, and you can get that in pretty much any resort or any holiday destination, and you'll feel really good for that large majority of the day. Second point is to make sure that you're hydrated from the very first moment that you get up. Make sure you're drinking water and you're not trying to just eat or just drink alcohol. You're having enough water to keep hydrated, and for every alcoholic drink you try to have at least 1 mug of water as well. Dehydration actually makes you bloated, so you'd think it's the opposite, but if you don't drink water, you'll find that your stomach feels more bloated, even though it doesn't really contain anything. It's a strange phenomenon, but trust me, drink water from the first time you wake up throughout the morning and you'll feel and look a lot better. Now, my third tip is try and get a workout in at least once or twice in the week. Now, when you work out, you release endorphins, you feel great. I'm sure you've experienced that if you come and train at the centres or you train at a gym. After your workout, you feel brilliant and you feel like you can take on the world. That's the same if you're on holiday. It's very easy to get into a lethargic kind of lying by the pool, not really doing very much all day. But if you simply do an early morning workout, and I'm only talking like once or twice in a 7-day period, you're going to feel as good as you do normally when you're back home, but you're going to be walking around the pool and you're wearing your swimsuit, so you'll be feeling great. These simple 3 tips will have you having a great holiday, make you feel more confident. So let me know where you've been on holiday, if you've enjoyed yourself, if you felt confident. If you want any more tips, put them in the box below, and I will see you. This is Mark from iloveweightloss.co.uk. So you can continue the conversation at iloveweightloss.co.uk, or you can connect with us on social media at Facebook, that's www.facebook.com/the Double Vision Conditioning Centres, or on Twitter at the Grey Twins. Oh no, it wasn't, sorry, wrong one. So the conversation continues at iloveweightloss.co.uk, or you can connect with us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/the Double Vision Conditioning Centres, or tweet us at the Dvcc, and we'll be sure to reply to you and enter into a conversation all about your health and your fitness.